booked.
created.
Yeah,
It just-
regardless.
Yeah, it has arrived and it's
Regardless,
here
yeah.
and we have it and we're enjoying. You know, it's
100%.
doing what it's supposed to do.
And then now I guess he needs to learn how to DJ so that he's able to be, because
Yes.
no, I'm just saying that it only makes
100%.
sense, right?
Yes.
If I was his manager,
Yes.
I'd literally be like, dude, or he's managing himself, I guess, I don't know. I'll be like, he kind of needs to learn how to DJ.
Yes.
It's the skill, you can work on it, and then so that he plays his song.
Yeah.
How is he gonna then perform the song?
I fully agree with
Nah.
you, Mama. Fully agree.
Yeah, because you gotta make money to pay.
You gotta make money.
You know what I mean?
You
You gotta pay. Banana's got a foot.
Not Queen
Foot
Bee.
on the neck. Foot on the neck. Like nigga, where my money at?
Yeah. That was a very interesting example that was set there. So it's a very,
Yeah.
it's a very.
Yeah, I
you must be
guess.
careful what you say, guys. There's freedom of speech, but be very careful. And yeah.
No, yes, you gotta be very careful.
You gotta be very careful. Can't be just saying anything. I stand with Queen Bee on that one. I'm sorry.
Freedom
I
comes with
stand.
money.
If I had the money as well, and the amount of things that have been said about me, oh honey,
Nah.
I'll be so.
No, freedom must
You
come
like-
with a bit of responsibility.
It must.
Yeah.
Hey,
It must.
Hey guys, don't seriously guys.
Guys, once I have money, I'm telling you,
She gonna collect.
I'm gonna collect.
She gonna collect. All right, cool, man. The time's exactly 9:30. All right, cool. So growth isn't always about doing more. Sometimes it's just about, stepping back, knowing when to, to just align everything, inside like emotions, intelligence, or not, just not weaknesses. But the Bogart man protects this piece by choosing where his energy goes. Understanding the silence and the distance can be more powerful than, confrontation. Sometimes, yeah, but sometimes you gotta confront people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be very controversial and confront people.
Yes.
Say, hey, look here.
Yes.
Yeah, but sometimes the best way, sometimes
Just to take
peace.
a step back.
Yes, take a step back, because peace is, it reaches more. The Bogart man knows when that not everything deserves a reaction. Sometimes things just deserve distance. Sometimes.
100%.
I agree. A powerful confrontation is so important, because the more, I'm realizing the older I grow that I actually do not like people that aren't confrontational. Especially if I've done something to you and you're just going to hold on to it and not tell me. They be moving so shady.
Yes.
They be moving so shady.
Yeah.
That's where it
get
gets wrong. That's where it gets
Speak
toxic.
freely, talk. If I've offended you, say. Like, you might not maybe say it at the first time. Maybe I might offend you the second time. But at least at the third time, talk. Don't wait until, you've been doing this so many times. Ebo, I don't know. I'm not cognizant
Wow.
of what I'm doing.
Yeah, a lot of not because not everybody is like perfect. Yeah,
Yes.
you're right.
Because we're human after all. Sometimes we don't receive things how they were intended
Of course.
to get to us.
Definitely.
Yes.
Sometimes someone says something in a jokingly manner,
And
and
you understand.
you
Like
understand?
personally,
Especially if you're in my life.
I like the same way, because I like to be told, like, look, you've done wrong here, so that I know how to move. But some people, personally, I because sometimes it's very hard
Yeah.
for the person to insult me.
Yes.
So I just don't tell them. So I don't get to that point where they say you've
Yeah.
been at it for quite a while. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
yes.
For quite a while. You know.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I've got a story. I got a big brother. So
Yeah.
my brother,
How would I know that?
yeah, so they've got so I was with him like at a bar because he loves playing snooker.
Okay.
So you're not supposed to put your drink onto the snooker table.
Yes, you're not.
You know what I mean? People are like, because
Yes.
you're at a bar, you're drinking, you're having a drink, you play the snooker. So obviously the one of the waiters came and told me, like, no sir, you can't put this thing here.
Yes.
No, you removed it nicely, And then 2 minutes later it's back on.
Forget it.
And then obviously the waiter came back again, like, no, sorry, say we really don't allow, because it leaves stains and
it
stuff
leaves
like that. You removed it nicely. After 2 minutes, you put it back. Oh, the waiter came back also nicely. Oh, didn't he hit him with the stick? Like, hey, I think. I'm like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like, you've been doing this for a long time. But yeah, it's just one of the instances, like you keep repeating things, and then now, you know what I mean? I mean, you could have told him, like, you're annoying me. Please go away.
Please go away. Not with the stick.
Not with the stick. But yeah, man. Oh man, it's definitely incredible Friday that we have here, man. The name's Ronnie J. Drill's Extraordinary DJ. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I gotta say, man, people are balling in the studio, man. You got Lindo. How do you pronounce that? Lindo chocolates?
Yes.
Lindo chocolate, hey?
Lindo.
Hey, man. See, I don't even know the name. I'm just, if you mention lunch bar, or what do you call that?
I'm
other
a
one? The
soft
brown one?
girl.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I'm a soft girl. People give me chocolates and nice things.
What's the other one, which is not the lunch bar? There's another one.
Kit Kat.
Yeah, Kit Kat. That's where. Yeah, that's
That's where it's at.
Yeah, that's where we are. But here, levels.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Thanks, Mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
What do you think is embarrassing for no apparent reason?
Pulling a push door, it's also quite embarrassing. I always tend to walk quite cautiously and be like, "There's no sign on this door. How do we react to this? Are they watching me?"
Especially, yeah. If you have a building that's got a push or pull door, please, if you don't have a sign, please.
It's that you see when you go to ABSA, the ABSA bank. That's when you see it. ABSA have no signs, so when I walk there, I put my toe first. I'm like, toe. Give me a chance. What's going on? Is it going in or is it coming out? What's going on?
That's a great trick. You're trying to find the door that opens by itself in the mall.
Oh yeah.
Those ones are the worst.
Yeah, I'll stand there. I'll stand there. And then that was like the one that works will be right next to you. On the
Right
right.
next to you.
I was standing there until this one opened. I'm like, Chief, so, like this thing not opening.
Guys, put a sign
like,
or
Chief,
something.
Sean on the Bogart Radio app says I get so embarrassed when my stomach growls in a quiet meeting. Yeah,
Hey.
bro, I get you 100%. I'm with you 100%. Now you
that
think
one is
Chief,
embarrassing.
I just ate right now. What's going on? Or you're not confidently walking into a party venue and you get there and they tell you it's invites only.
So I parked a little bit far from the elevator, and then somebody parked exactly identical as my car in front of the elevator. So when I come back, I was talking to someone. So that someone was supposed to leave together. There I am. I'm pressing.
Nothing's
Thing's not-
happening.
Like maybe the battery is out or something. Then I noticed someone. You know, the funny part is there was a security guard. He was just looking at me.
There during the winter season, if you got the cold, if you got the flu, there's a certain cough that comes out, and that the cough that you don't want to release during the people. They call it the shotgun cough, where you hold it in, and then it gets to a certain point where you can't hold it in when you cough, and literally the whole exam room turns around and looks at you.
And it echoes.
And it echoes. That's the worst.
Sana, AI right now must just get me a man. Because I
What
think
about your supposed
myself,
relationship?
me
You were just
myself-
telling us about your supposed partner.
as much as it is supposed, guys, it is supposed.
What does supposed mean?
It means we are still talking about it.
Which one is this?
But we are talking exclusively.
Way.
Gut health, guys. I mean, one of the biggest problems South Africa has today is men with big bellies, man. I've never seen such a phenomenon. I think we're in a crisis mode.
Overeating, not enough exercise,
dudes look like
take
they
good
got
care of
twins.
yourself. as a dude.
Tight t-shirt, pot belly, and the meat hanging out the bottom. But it's the ingredients and chemicals in the food.
Yeah.
And then you don't exercise. And you could try to get in the gym and do crunches and all that. But
It's not enough.
it doesn't work because it's the diet.
And also, a big belly also has other impacts. I mean, it means that you can't see your 4-5.
Ish, yeah, I get you.
Because like you can't see your 4-5. Because when you stand straight like this, and this thing is
you
like
see
that,
your toenail.
you can only see your nail.
ngaze ngaqeda-ke khona la.
Wazowayeka khona.
Cha, isikole ngasiqeda wagcina kungibeka emathubeni ukuthi uNjabulo ahamba ayofunda esikoleni wakuthiwa kusemajuba.
Yes.
Ngafunda le course wakuthiwa electrical engineering. Ukucula akusiyinto engangiyiplanile.
So uNjabulo noSomnandi bahlobana kanjani kusondelana kwabo qhamukaphi ngoba
ngikhumbula ukuthi matter of or emcimbini nazomdola kunjalo ubonakala ngena noSomnandi stage emcimbini oyi1 and then uSomnandi ingane yakhe uNjabulo uSomnandi noNjabulo bahlangana kanjani uSomnandi nesithi siyasebenza la sisazazele ngezingane azidliwe imidlwane
uSomnandi ubaba omncane emndenini khona ekhaya impela nje ibaleni emndenini
yeah
ubaba omncane uSomnandi mina umuntu angazi ukuthi uyacula emhlabeni uSomnandi noma mama efikile ekhaya efika phethe amakhasethe ekudlalwa amakhasethe akhe silalela nje yena yikho lento yagcina itshalekile noma sengifuna nami ukucula njengomgqumeni esengiyahluleka ngoba la emqondweni wami kuprogranyiwe ukuthi kahle kahle nanga umuntu ocula.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making
I like that.
every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drop, we get up. Nama.
Pride is not incredible like that. I just want to talk about, the Bogart shades. Guys, we got shades coming into the shop.
Sure, because the feature's so bright. Yeah.
Only, that's the only reason why we got it. So yeah, man, just like what the ad say, you can go to any Bogart man shop, just to participate in the campaign that we're doing. So if you snap a picture, go to the Bogart man shop, snap a picture, because you're going to see a very bright cabinet with all the shades. It's going to be incredible, different type of ones. So please do head over to the shop, tag us on social media, just like what the ad said. In fact, let me play that ad again, so that people know exactly what I'm talking about.
Every man deserves a view framed by excellence. See the world in luxury with the Bogart Man sunglasses. Made for confidence, built for distinction. And now you can win a pair of your own. Just follow @Bogart Man Official on all platforms. Post your Bogart inspired look that needs a pair of Bogart Man shades and tag us, because true style doesn't shout, it speaks quietly with power. Bogart Man, enough said. T's and C's apply.
All right, cool, man. All right. So who's ready for this?
We're ready.
Go to the shop?
We're ready.
We are
ready.
I need shades. So, yeah.
All right, cool, man. All right, cool. Let's just dive into, did you know that some fascinating facts that we'd like to share with you just to keep you alive?
Okay, so how often do you think of those embarrassing moments you've gone through in your life?
A lot.
Oh,
Define a lot.
A lot. A lot is a lot.
Sometimes for me, they're like intrusive thoughts. You'll be just going about your day and then you just remember that, I once embarrassed myself.
Sana.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I hate that so much because it's like, brain, work with me here. Work with me here.
Yeah,
So
I don't
how
like that
far
feeling.
back do those thoughts go? Like
all the way to grade 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in primary school.
Me too.
Far
primary
back.
school. Yeah.
Far,
When I was
far
9,
back.
I remember those ones.
do you remember other people's embarrassing moments?
I do.
Really?
Yeah, they were funny.
I always try to console
Somewhat.
myself like no one out there remembers. It's just
They remember. They remember.
Yeah, that's quite interesting. Yeah, that's a good way just not to even say it.
Wow. Okay.
You know?
So today's Did You Know fact is: did you know that your brain can replay embarrassing moments from 2013 in HD?
Yeah.
Or even from grade 3, like you said, etc., etc. But it will also completely forget where you put your phone 5 minutes ago. when you were-
Exactly.
That's brain.
That's
Try to
brain.
tell you, it's not to be
Sana.
trusted.
So basically, your brain
Hey,
is like a
man.
full-time hater with selective memory.
No, it is a hater.
That means
It
you're not
is.
in control of your brain. Oh my God. I
It
didn't
is
know
a
you're not in
hater.
To a
control.
certain extent, guys.
No, you're not in control, because I also saw an eye test that they do.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys came across it. And they had to prove you see everything, but the brain selects what you see.
What you see. It's like an alternate
Like,
reality.
Let me
But
mess with
everything is
you for
there.
a second. You can always see your nose.
Yeah, that's another thing. You always see your nose, but the brain chooses not to.
It chooses. I also read a creepy thing where apparently,
man.
actually, your blood flowing through your veins, you can actually hear it.
Yeah.
But the brain
Yes.
decides to just switch off the sound. So
Yeah.
because it will obviously drive you
Switches it
insane
Oh,
to
Sana.
hear the flow of blood. The same way you kind of only when you pay attention to your heartbeat do you really kind of hear
How
it, I guess.
insane is that?
I don't know, man. The brain,
The brain cannot be
Or
trusted.
you don't think about breathing until you think about breathing.
Yes.
And when I think about breathing, I start to panic.
Yes.
Guys, I can't be the only one. When I
You're not
actually
the only one.
think about breathing,
You're
I
not
start
the
to
only
panic. I'm like, no.
You're not the only
I don't want to know.
You're not the
I
only
also
one.
think about
feel like
the
I'm not
same
breathing
thing.
right.
And I feel like, especially the heart. If you guys notice,
The
like
heart?
how the
Yeah.
heart just functions, you don't think about it.
Yeah.
Like what makes it? What if it just decides today, it's not working?
Yeah.
Like what makes it pump? Like where's the energy coming from? It just pumps. But yeah, when you think about such, then you be like, nope.
Yeah, no.
Now the brain, you see, your brain also becomes your enemy because now you're thinking of things you're living in fear now.
Yeah, so there's some things that go to your short-term memory bank and other things that go to your long-term memory bank.
Yes.
So your brain just decides which folder to store it in.
Yes.
Yeah,
Man.
you just gotta be conscious of a lot of things actually. So I guess that's where we are. That's where.
Yeah, and training your brain, and it takes so much work. To actually try and train your brain, to try and, get new thought patterns and form new thought patterns, especially if you struggle
can't win,
with.
trust me.
You can win.
At some point you can,
You
but it
can
just
win.
takes a lot of
A lot of work.
work. I think
There's
it's
a
lot of
TikTok trend that actually makes fun of this exact situation
Yeah?
of your brain being selective. When someone's really hot,
Yeah.
the number one comment would be, "Don't ask me the color of anything."
What?
Okay, I don't get it.
Let's say a really beautiful girl is twerking in this video.
Yes.
I'm not going to remember the color of her outfit.
Of anything.
Or I won't know what the
You
background
won't.
is.
You
You understand?
Yeah, there's a lot of TikToks like that as well. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people can do this, but because that's why these magicians be having us, man.
Exactly.
The closer you look, the more deceived you get. Interesting, man. Okay, cool, man. In case you missed it, we're gonna be talking about Ray J's, health. And he's been sobering reality check as well, man. It's kind of helping him. But there's a video that he released to say that, look, guys, we're just managing everything, and it's gonna be okay. So when we come back, we're gonna dive into that as well, man. 15 minutes until the 10th hour of the day. Rob is also gonna hit us up with some sports highlights. Good morning.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namanje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
What do you think is embarrassing for no apparent reason?
Pulling a push door is also quite embarrassing. I always tend to walk quite cautiously and be like, "There's no sign on this door. How do we react to this? Are they watching me?"
Especially, if you have a building that's got a push or pull door, please, you don't have a sign, please.
It's that you see when you go to ABSA, the ABSA bank, that's when you see it. ABSA have no signs, so when I walk there, I put my toe first. I'm like, toe, give me a chance. What's going on? Is it going in or is it coming out? What's going on?
That's a great trick. You're trying to find the door that opens by itself in the mall.
Oh, yeah.
Those ones are the worst.
Yeah, I'll stand there. Yeah, I'll stand there. And then that was like the one that works will be right next to you. On the
Right next to you.
I was standing there until this one opened. I'm like, Chief, so, like this thing not opening.
Guys, put a sign
like,
or
Chief,
something.
Sean on the Bogart Radio app says I get so embarrassed when my stomach growls in a quiet meeting. Yeah,
Hey.
bro, I get you 100%. I'm with you 100%. Now you
that
think
one is
Chief,
embarrassing.
I just ate right now. What's going on? Or you're not confidently walking into a party venue and you get there and they tell you it's invites only.
So I parked a little bit far from the elevator, and then somebody parked exactly identical as my car in front of the elevator. So when I come back, I was talking to someone. So that's someone we're supposed to leave together. There I am. I'm pressing.
Nothing's
Things
happening.
Like maybe the battery's out or something. Then I noticed someone. You know, the funny part is there was a security guard. He was just looking at me.
There during the winter season, if you got the cold, if you got the flu, there's a certain cough that comes out, and that the cough that you don't want to release during the people. They call it the shotgun cough, where you hold it in, and it gets to a certain point where you can't hold it in when you cough, and literally the whole exam room turns around and looks at you.
And it echoes.
That's the worst.
Sana, AI right now must just get me a man. Because I
what
think
about your supposed relationship? You were just telling us about your supposed partner.
As much as it is supposed, guys, it is supposed.
What does supposed mean?
It means we are still talking about it.
Which one is this?
But we are talking exclusively.
Gut health, guys. I mean, one of the biggest problems South Africa has today is men with big bellies, man. I've never seen such a phenomenon. I think we're in a crisis mode.
Overeating, not enough exercise, taking good care of yourself.
Tight t-shirt, pot belly, and the meat hanging out the bottom. But it's the ingredient.
Friday, then I don't know, guys. I don't know, man. Because this track right here,
that's the one.
It's definitely the appropriate track. Zap, Uncle MC coming through with DJ Smalls on this one, man. Incredible stuff, huh?
Amazing.
Yeah.
No, the challenge is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm still practicing it because, you know, some of us are in our dirty 30s already. The bones are something else.
They don't allow you anymore.
They don't allow us anymore. You know, I used to do tobeta. You know, I used to do like serious thing. Kota kwata. Hey, we come from far.
Back like that.
Nah, kota kwata, I'm telling you. Like, what is the other one we used to do? Mangisa, kobeta.
You've been at this for a while.
I'm a 2K, no? I'm a 1K.
Yeah, incredible stuff. Hey, 10 minutes until the 10th hour of the day, man. The name is Ronnie J. Driz, extraordinary DJ. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right, what we got on what we forgot to catch up?
In case you missed it, Ray J shares health scare and sobering reality check. Singer and reality TV star Ray J has shared a deeply concerning update about his health after being hospitalized with severe pneumonia. The 45-year-old revealed that doctors warned his life expectancy may only extend to 2027, with his heart currently functioning at 25%. Yes, next year. His heart currently functioning at just 25%.
I get scared when doctors predict this because now I can make so many decisions thinking that I will not be here in 2027. So I just hope that there was a lot of accuracy in the industry. And remember, they really always isn't. At the end of the day, they are practicing. It's a practice. So there isn't always like 100% accuracy. Maybe 99, maybe 90. But that for me, I don't like it.
In
Do not tell me I have 6 months.
We are taking it 100%. We don't care what it is. But because they've said it, it might be 50%, but you got to go 100%. You got to believe that. You got to act like it's 100%.
You've got to act like... I think the reason I'm also saying this is because I don't know if you guys have watched that Queen Latifah movie, where she is told that she also has like a couple of months to live. And then she just makes the craziest of decisions of her life. Practically messes up her life.
Yeah, which worked out fine for her, actually.
It's a movie. In real life. In real life. Now you resign. Now you're like, thank you guys. I resign. Now, you know, you just make these major decisions. Maybe you're not happily married and you're like, okay, actually, I've been wanting a divorce. You know, you may, I don't know. But I get scared when they give this time limit. But I guess, I think things have advanced and maybe there is a certain bit of accuracy to it. I guess there is.
I think also on his side, he did make a video where he was reflecting on the bad life choices that he made. He was heavy on substance abuse and alcohol as well. All of those things, you know?
Yeah, sex tapes.
All of those things.
Yeah, bad
all
girlfriend decisions.
Bad girlfriend decisions.
All of that.
Yo, man.
Just shame. That is very... Yeah.
This is why we always urge you guys at home to take care of yourselves.
You have to.
Yeah, no, definitely, man.
You have to.
I was been speaking about somebody, man, which is about, you know, just grooming as well. You know, we're talking about grooming. We're at the cut in No Hood Day. And then, well, it's very important to groom because it's taking care of yourself because men don't do that. You know, it's very important. But yo, man. Well, okay, which also explains why Ray J was wilding out, I think last month or something like that. But you were saying Beyonce and Jay-Z must greet him when he comes to the concert.
You must greet him.
I must greet him, yeah, because it was like, yo, man, you can't just pass me and then not greet me. You know what I
mean? It happens. I mean,
so he was like, yo, man, you can't do that. You can't do that. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's respect me.
But now we get why, you know, because the brother is short time to leave, man. It's short time to leave, man. Oh.
So sad. So sad because this person has kids as well.
Yeah, family, loved ones, friends, etc. It is pretty sad. I mean, I guess it also makes you think that, you know, should you also receive news like this, like, are your affairs in order? You know, it's a Friday. We don't want to dampen the mood, but you know,
make sure
your affairs in order. Should you know? It's a bit. Yeah, it's a bit of a wake-up call.
No, it is for everybody, man. But whatever the case is, you know, just don't overdo it. You know, just don't overdo it. That's the whole thing. We can have fun, you know, because here he said it's alcohol abuse and drug abuse, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, yeah. Sometimes when you overdo those things, man, especially alcohol, man.
And then maybe you don't even exercise.
Because I think it's the number one. I think it takes more people than the drugs does.
You think so?
Alcohol.
Over a long time, ne?
Over a long time, man.
Mara, no, Ronnie, I'm sorry, I have an uncle. Hi. Been alive. I feel like he's still gonna live. And every day I am telling you, we all have that uncle. Okay, not all, but there's that uncle. Like ever since I've known him.
And he's old. And he's
old.
Every day.
And he drinks almost every day. So
and you can tell they've got all the symptoms. The pulls the face.
Yes.
The everything.
Yes.
That is just like, how are you doing this?
Even when they see you, the first thing they're like, I'm Shana, Turend. And you're just like, my bro, I should be asking you for money. Hey, why? I just want one. We have that uncle somewhere. And I feel like, I don't know, man. My uncle he seems healthy. I mean, he's obviously isn't, but like he's been alive.
He's been alive for quite some time, eh?
I mean, I have an uncle as well, but
you see,
my one is in drug abuse. He's taking drugs, and he has a girlfriend now.
But you see, drugs. Yeah, there are always people. A lot of people. There's a huge number of people who stop and then they, you know, recover from it.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, but alcohol. There's a lesser number of people who do that. Because they were like, because alcohol is free. It's there. You can get it.
Maybe it's like a silent killer. Like it's a long. I don't know.
That's the thing. It's a silent killer.
Like it just takes its time with you.
I mean, one beer a day, it's okay, guys.
I think that's the best way to describe it. Even one beer a day is not healthy.
Sure.
Every day, you wanna take one. You wanna have one.
I guess, man, I'm not a doctor or anything like that.
We don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not qualified, but
yeah. Needs to.
Because you know what they say, man.
Yeah.
What the heart can't take, the liver will take.
Hey, is that a saying? I like it.
That is what it is, guys. All right, cool. It's the Bogart Morning Show, man. 4 minutes until the 10th hour of the day. Robert's gonna come back in just now, man. Good morning.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namanje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
What do you think is embarrassing for no apparent reason?
Pulling a push door, it's also quite embarrassing. I always tend to walk quite cautiously and be like, "There's no sign on this door. How do we react to this? Are they watching me?"
Especially, if you have a building that's got a push or pull door, please, if you don't have a sign, please.
It's that you see when you go to Absa Bank, that's when you see it. Absa have no signs, so when I walk there, I put my toe first on my toe. Give me a chance. What's going on? Is it going in or is it coming out? What's going on?
That's a great trick. You're trying to find the door that opens by itself in the mall.
Oh yeah.
Those ones are the worst.
Yeah, I'll stand there. I'll stand there. And then that was like the one that works will be right next to you.
Next to you.
I was standing there until this one opened. I'm like, Chief, so, like this thing not opening.
Guys, put a sign or
Chief,
something.
Sean on the Bogart Radio app says I get so embarrassed when my stomach growls in a quiet meeting. Yeah, bro, I get you 100%. I'm with you 100%. Now you think
it's embarrassing.
I just ate right now. What's going on? Or you're not confidently walking into a party venue and you get there and they tell you it's invites only.
So I parked a little bit far from the elevator, and then somebody parked exactly identical as my car in front of the elevator. So when I come back, I was talking to someone. So that someone was supposed to leave together. There I am. I'm pressing.
Nothing's happening.
Maybe the battery is out or something. Then I noticed someone. You know, the funny part is there was a security guard. He was just looking at me.
There during the winter season, if you got the cold, if you got the flu, there's a certain cough that comes out, and that the cough that you don't want to release during the people. They call it the shotgun cough, where you hold it in, and it gets to a certain point where you can't hold it in when you cough, and literally the whole exam room turns around and looks at you,
and it echoes.
That's the worst.
Sana AI right now must.
This rhythm is exactly where you are at, man. It's Bogart Morning Show. The name's Ronnie J. Trey's extraordinary DJ. I just want to say, man, if you want to buy something overseas, right now is the right time, man, because it's just good news and good news pouring out, man. In case you haven't heard it, the rand has been against the dollar. It's the best.
Yes,
the best ever. So if you want to buy something overseas, right now is the time. Yeah. Maybe if you're planning an anniversary gift, or I don't know, whatever it is, man. I think it's the rand. Rand is like what, 1 to 15 or something like that.
Yeah.
15 something like that.
15.
Is it?
50 something.
Okay.
Let me just confirm for you.
Yeah, let's just confirm. But in the meantime, let's hear what's happening in sports, Robs.
Yes, sir. Very good morning. Of course, the sports report is brought to you by Score Energy Drink. I'll give you a full insight at around 10:30. Just to give a quick insight as far as headlines are concerned. Diving into it as far as action down under. Of course, we're in the semi-final rounds of the Australian Open. In fact, the women's finals has already been decided. Not decided. Has already been. We already know who's going to play into the finals. As far as the men's semi-finals is concerned, the semi-final takes place this afternoon. In fact, starting in a short while, just before 1 p.m, we can look out for that semi-final, that first men's semi-finals. As far as cricket is concerned, of course, the Pro Teas have made now 2 out of 3 as far as the T20 series is concerned with the West Indies. And onto the rugby spectrum, there's an all South African play-out as far as the United Rugby Championship is concerned. Some mouth-watering encounters between some of the biggest franchises in South African rugby will take place this weekend, and some football action taking place also this weekend as far as the Betway Premiership is concerned, alongside some European League football across the globe. More insight coming in just 29 minutes.
All right, cool, man. Have you found it? Because I think
it's 1588.
50. Whoa.
15.88. Yeah.
Was it ever like that at some point? Because that's amazing.
Yeah, no, it was quite high. It's been higher than that.
No, yeah, but I'm saying at some point, yeah, but yeah, I get it.
During the times of maybe Biggie or Zuma, someone was speaking
17,
about
18. Yeah.
Someone was like, the rand was strong.
Now we're back, son.
Hey.
Now we're back.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, man. Yeah, man, because the rand, it's always been incredible. But speaking about that, man, let's hear B.O.B. talking about the rand as well. So we're going to celebrate to this song.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, We get up, namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
What do you think is embarrassing for no apparent reason?
Pulling a push door, it's also quite embarrassing. I always tend to walk. I always tend to walk quite cautiously and be like, "There's no sign on this door. How do we react to this? Are they watching me?"
Especially, if you have a building that's got a push or pull door, please, if you don't have a sign, please.
It's like that. You see when you go to ABSA, the ABSA bank, that's when you see it. ABSA have no signs, so when I walk there, I put my toe first on my toe. Give me a chance. What's going on? Is it going in or is it coming out?
That's a great trick. You're trying to find the door that opens by itself in the mall.
Oh yeah.
Those ones are the worst.
Yeah, I'll stand there. I'll stand there. And then that was like the one that works will be right next to you.
Right next to you.
I was standing there until this one opened. I'm like, Chief, so, like this thing not opening.
Guys, put a sign
like,
or
Chief,
something.
Sean on the Bogart Radio app says I get so embarrassed when my stomach growls in a quiet meeting. Yeah, bro, I get you 100%. I'm with you 100%. Now you think
it's embarrassing.
I just ate right now. What's going on? Or you're not confidently walking into a party venue and you get there and they tell you it's invites only.
So I parked a little bit far from the elevator, and then somebody parked exactly identical as my car in front of the elevator. So when I come back, I was talking to someone. So that someone was supposed to leave together. There I am. I'm pressing.
Nothing's happening.
Like maybe the battery is out or something. Then I noticed someone. You know, the funny part is there was a security guard. He was just looking at me.
There during the winter season, if you got the cold, if you got the flu, there's a certain cough that comes out, and that the cough that you don't want to release during the people. They call it the shotgun cough, where you hold it in, and it gets to a certain point where you can't hold it anymore, and you cough, and literally the whole exam room turns around and looks at you,
and it echoes.
That's the worst.
Sana, AI right now must just get me a man. Because
what about your supposed relationship? You were just telling us about your supposed partner.
As much as it is supposed, guys, it is supposed.
What does supposed mean?
It means we are still talking about it.
Which one is this?
But we are talking exclusively.
Gut health, guys. I mean, one of the biggest problems South Africa has today is men with big bellies, man. I've never seen such a phenomenon. I think we're in a crisis mode.
Overeating, not enough exercise. Take good care of yourself.
Tight t-shirt, pot belly, and the meat hanging out the bottom. But it's the ingredients and chemicals in the food.
Yeah.
And then you don't exercise. And you could try to get in the gym and do crunches and all that. But
it's not enough.
It doesn't work. Because it's the diet.
And also a big belly also has other impacts. I mean, it means that you can't.
Coming through with Kill the DJ. 2026 is going to be a bang of music, guys, eh? The music is too much. It's too much, man. It's the Bogart Morning Show, 6 minutes past the hour of the 10th hour of the day, man. Incredible things happening there. I like the part where he says, "What's the rant to the dollar gang?" Because I think they knew that's gonna be the thing right now. Like, yo, it's happening. Good news after good news. You know what I've discovered? There's a lot of negativity going on. You know, you switch on the news, of course. Their excuse. They're supposed to report the bad news. But I've made it a point that from now on I want to say something good. Honestly, because there's a lot of good things that are happening in the world, and I feel like they're being shadowed over with the bad things. So now it's creating this illusion that the world is just a terrible place because information is so available to people, so it's easy just to get to the bad information only.
Correct.
I don't know. I'm gonna fight it every day. I'm gonna say something great. I want to say something good because there's a lot of good happening in the world, but nobody's just talking about it.
No, there is. I completely agree with you.
All right, cool, man. Let's hear what's happening. And in case you missed it,
yes, we have more there. I mean, we all love chicken, right? And especially the adverts. The adverts, they're killing it. They're killing it. And now there's a little bit of an issue here because Nando's actually responded to Nota regarding his 850K lawsuit.
What's he saying, Nota?
So Nota was practically saying that they sampled a song from Brenda Fassie. I think the name of the song is Kozo Gyovalwa in an ad that is featuring Questa.
Okay.
So there's an ad featuring Questa. He's saying that they're sampled, and therefore they owe him.
Oh, Questa is in the
850K.
ad. Okay, but
Yes, I think he's in
that.
the. Yeah, he is in the ad. I must actually just check to be sure, but he is in the ad.
Okay.
I think I've seen the ad. It's Questa and a Nando. I just forgot the lady, the Nando's employee with the deep voice as well. I must just try and get her name quickly.
Okay.
But
okay.
yes. So yeah, Nando's is practically saying. Actually, Nando's released a statement. The official statement is practically saying we are aware of the allegations, and you know what, Nji.
Hey,
Yeah.
we went through the right channels.
We went through the right channels. Listen, it says that Nando's confirms that we have secured the rights to the Spirit track in full collaboration with the original composers and all rights holders represented by Downtown Music. Yeah, our process was transparent and is fully aligned with all legal requirements.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what happens in this case.
I don't know. Maybe Nota knows something that we don't know. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe he knows something that we don't know. But whatever the case is, I'm sure you know.
I mean, it also doesn't it mean that he's also like a holder, like they said, that we have spoken to all of the holders of the song, the producers or composers, or
You see, that's where it gets
doesn't
tricky
he?
because the music business is got two sides, like I said before.
Yes,
you know
yes,
what I mean?
yeah.
And everybody's entitled to this, to something.
Yes.
We all in this room make a song.
Yeah.
Whatever you put in that song belongs to you.
Yes.
It's your IP.
Yeah.
The song can get big, but if I decide, you are the singer, if you decide to go sing your song and perform it and get paid for it, I can't claim that money. Because it's your voice.
Yeah.
It's your voice.
Yeah.
But if I made the beat, it's my beat.
Yeah.
It's my melody. So I
Yeah.
can go sell it somewhere and then I can go put it in a Nando's advert. But you, the singer, you can't do anything about it because your voice is not there. You get it?
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it works. Because yes, the song is big. Our song is big.
Yeah.
But Roberto was the engineer.
Yes.
He engineered, mixed and mastered everything. That doesn't mean get it cut from that. No. From the Nando's advert, but it's my beat. But if you decided with your lyrics and then go to that advert and sing, or maybe just do whatever it is in conjunction with the advert that they need. If my beat is not there, I can't go and claim. You see what the tricky part is?
Okay, so only your only the assets that you've added
Yes.
into the production into the product is where you get to benefit from.
Yes,
So
exactly.
if like for instance, Vuga, I think it's what's his name again?
Brandon Fassi?
No, not Brandon Fassi, the new kid, Caesar
Yeah.
song. I think Vodacom is playing some of his songs on the adverts. In terms of royalties, he claims everything also is that also get distributed amongst the team that were in the production of that song.
Yeah, 100%. That's what it is. Because it's my IP. So, it's my property. I made it. Although, and then let's say there's above us, there's a record label now that paid for all of us to be together and then paid us money. That song belongs to them as a whole, as a whole song. So they can only get money from selling it because that's what record labels do. They get money from selling it.
Oh, okay.
They're not the publisher, but nowadays the distribution and this big record labels, they're also the publishers, hence why they say they own that as well. But if you didn't give them the rights, it's definitely mine. The beat is mine, the voice is yours, the lyrics, maybe somebody wrote the lyrics. The lyrics belongs to that person. The engineer does what it is. So you see, that's where it gets tricky. So I think, in the court of law, I think Nando's, they say they went to the beat maker or something, the guy who owns it, and then they got rights from there.
Yeah. They
So,
were
yeah.
fully transparent, and the song is actually Rachel and Questa's song. Yeah.
Sure.
Which one is it?
I haven't heard it, but I think I've seen the ad a bit.
Is it?
Yeah.
I came across
It's on the ad. Yeah.
Speaking about, in case you missed it, I don't know if you guys came across this information where the ACS communication regulator has published new rules that, of course, are now forcing mobile networks to roll over unused data in some cases to allow customers to even transfer the data into other users, to other people in the contact list. Now, I'm sure you guys have experienced these
Yeah,
issues when you buy data for however many gigs you have, and then at the end of the month they tell you gigs have
because
expired, even though you haven't used the majority of them.
It's not fair because I've always said that's not fair because back in the day you could keep your airtime, guys. Have you noticed that you could keep your airtime up until like 3-4 months?
Yeah.
Like I would go outside the country and come back and steal my airtime.
So why did they put an expiry date? It didn't make sense to me because I mean, if I'm buying the airtime, I'm buying it with the money that
because they know you forget. That's why.
I forget I have
You
airtime.
forget you got airtime.
Okay, so the way it's been explained is basically you are paying for access to their network.
Yes.
So if you pay R5, you are being given access worth
R5.
R5 for a
Correct.
specific amount of time.
There was even an analogy made regarding
renting.
parking.
Yes.
That, at a mall, when you park your car,
Mm-hmm.
you're not gonna keep the car there forever. At some point, you gotta reverse and go out, and someone else needs to come in. So it's the accessibility.
So that treadmill, that same treadmill concept where you only allow 20 minutes on a treadmill. And
Yeah.
Practical.
That's literally what it
That's
is.
not serious.
Okay,
man.
you see, your analogies, they make so much sense. But me as a consumer, but I'm going to use this thing.
Yeah.
I'm not on the network.
I bought 20 Rand airtime because I
Yeah,
want to have
you
20
know what I
Rand
mean?
airtime.
So they
not-
have limitations on their side as well. In terms of
Capacity.
how yes,
Oh, okay.
they do.
I see. Okay, I
So
got
it's
you,
a way
got
for
you.
for them to regulate it and also make sure that everybody has an opportunity to get on the network. Like if too many people try to sign into a website at
Yeah,
the
but
same
then-
time,
then
it
now
So
crashes.
you're telling me now my issues now with Telkom is because there are too many people that have airtime and data. That's why I'm not getting.
No,
phone
that's
calls
when they
anymore.
should bring in Elon Musk then. I mean, why are they blocking him? Like, come on. Like, they should bring him.
Because with
clearly.
Elon, it's conspiracy theories, but everyone is just like
It's more of a political
speculating that
thing than
it's
anything.
way more than
No.
just his
Yeah,
network.
but Elon Musk is going to fix all our problems now, because now you guys are gatekeeping, and now you can't even keep us on the network. It's not enough for, you know what I mean? You can't even, cater for all of us, because guys, that network has been very bad, and I feel like Vodacom has always been the best, and now Vodacom, I think, it started accelerating a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know.
Come to Telkom, you know the devilish problems
Yeah.
of networks.
Yeah.
Telkom, I get
know
one
what I
phone
mean?
call a month, bro. One phone call a month.
That they need to go through.
And sometimes it'll be them that's calling me, not even my own people.
I have been with Telkom forever. It's like if that hill we're willing to die on.
This hill,
Like, we
this
must
hill
leave
is
this
it's an
hill.
avalanche. I'm
It
going
was
down.
in there.
The ice is melting. It's the worst.
It's because it is a good concept. Like the concepts they have, the data, the usage, the minutes, there's so many deals. Like, it actually makes sense. And then the network is just like.
Then we come down to Feroz's, what you mentioned now with the capacity issue. There's so many people that are going into the network because they want those
Yes.
benefits.
Those
But now,
benefits are
Those
amazing.
benefits now give us
Yeah.
issues where we have network issues, where the network is too full, or it has lack of capacity to support
Yeah.
all of us that need to use a network.
Correct.
No.
I feel like I'm the only one that's suffering right now from talk. I feel like
No. I used to suffer the same thing up until I just, I moved. I was like, it's okay, guys. I'm gonna move. I'm not, guys. Where's Celsius? Because I saw a Celsius banner the other time, man. Are they still
I
alive?
think they're selling the network, if I'm not mistaken. It's being sold again. If memory serves me correct.
But yeah, man, it just brought a nostalgic moment back then when I used to have data. It's when they started introducing these buy 1 gig for 1 day. And now they saw that, you can actually buy that and people are leaving off that. Then they're like, you know what, let's just shift. Let's make it into, I think that was the reason. But also that whole, car park analogy, the mall, kind of makes sense. But now it's overdone. It's overdone, you know what I mean? There's just fewer poles. Or poles, maybe they need to install more poles or something. I don't know what they need to do. Because, back then you used to have a phone in your car. But it will only work in a certain area, because in a certain area those were the people that were there, and it kind of makes sense what's happening right now, because only certain people can be on there. And if you were to dial up, because you have to wait your turn for people to enter, that's before they had all the poles in there, and they have advanced the technology. So now the technology has reached another
This
point.
advancement is killing us.
They need to evolve.
They need to, we need to backtrack. The last point from my side, I'm not sure if you guys have seen this in the news lately. The traffic department seems to be quite a bit of a protest and petitions happening there, because a lot of drivers that are involved in scholar transportation are now having their licenses taken away, and then either having taken away or being denied to update the licenses, because some of them don't want to present the vehicle worthiness, the road worthiness of the vehicle. So there seems to be a big situation out at GMPD right now with a lot of scholar transporters.
Okay,
Yeah, so
because they have to do the road worthy test.
Only now they realize let's do due diligence and see and check actually who's valid enough, who's valid to check to do that to transport our scholars. I think also this came in the light of another accident that took place in KZN over this week. I think.
But those the children are okay, right? Those ones. The children are okay, right?
No, there were quite a few fatalities there. I'm not quite sure how but it looked quite hectic. It looked really, really hectic. So that seems also to be an ongoing situation. I'm not sure how they're going to resolve that, but a lot of scholar transporters are now being encouraged to update the vehicles in terms of roadworthiness, but more importantly to also update the licenses, so at least issues that we went through last week don't come up again.
Yeah, man. Hey, but the taxi owners, man, they also need to. Hey, man. Just this morning, man, guys. There's a filter. It's a red light, but this taxi just comes from behind, goes in front, and almost ran into. Is it a Revire? It was a Revire bus. Yeah, it was a Patco bus.
And mind you, it overtook to stop after the robots.
Yeah, they do that.
It drops the people after the robots, and guess what?
You know what?
The people walk back to the robots where the taxi rushed off from. So I'm thinking to myself, but why don't you guys just get off there, and as opposed to risking your lives, jumping the robots,
risking the lives of the people in there,
stopping after the robots, and then walking back where the taxi came from.
I was having this conversation with my sister this morning where I'm like, I don't know if the recklessness has gotten worse or what, but back in the day when we used taxis, you were not constantly thinking of, that you weren't. You were not fearing for your life in a taxi. But right now, I remember my one cousin was even telling us, oh no, I'm thinking of taking a taxi. I was like, ma'am, you are not taking a taxi. We are going to make sure that you get into a shuttle. And guys, a shuttle is like 580 compared to a taxi, which came like 260. So it's getting to a point where it's like, just consider a shuttle, babes, if it's a long distance. Like, rather do that.
Better.
Like you can't play on with your life.
Yes, I remember we used to be so free. You never thought my life is at risk. But right now, when someone actually tells you that I'm in a taxi, guys, I get anxious.
You know what would be nice if I know this is very much improbable and impossible, if we introduced drop zones for taxis. That would be amazing, because at least now I think more than the taxi drivers, also the passengers have a lack of responsibility in those vehicles. I mean, you'll be in a taxi and the person says off the robot, and you can see the robot is like 1 second away. How is this guy supposed to stop immediately and still consider the cars behind, still consider everything else? You as a passenger as well, consider where you are, consider where you're getting off, consider where you're about to get off. Give the guy at least a 10-second notice, at least a 20-second notice. Like, Chief, the next 2 robots I'm getting off. Not when he's 2 seconds from the robot and he's after the robot. Now this guy stops right in front of him. Everybody else starts bumping into him, and here we are. We're blaming the driver, but also passengers are in the car thinking, "Hey, I need to get off at my spot. My spot is more important than anyone else's spot."
And you know what was, with that incident that happened this morning, thank God the Patco driver had to stop. If he was an arrogant person, because he had the right of way, he would have continued. Imagine what would have happened to the people in the taxi.
Yeah, do not be an arrogant driver.
You see?
Stop.
Imagine.
Because it will just ruin your morning, ruin your day.
Because he almost, there was like it was this close, guys. You don't understand.
That is so scary.
It was just right in front of us. We were looking at it.
My goodness.
We looked at it happening.
Did the taxi driver continue?
He continued nicely.
Sure
and then he stopped next to him and he was laughing when we drove past him.
Just laughing.
It's like a normal damn Chief. You
and
almost,
it was the CIA,
you had 16 lives in your hand. 16.
I can tell you right now, you didn't have that roadworthy certificate. I can tell you right now, man.
Yeah, CIAs don't die.
They don't, old. Eh? Why are they still on the road?
No, they shouldn't be on the road.
Guys, we must stop this pride.
What about the CIA? Chief, ventures are still on the road.
Ventures are still on the road.
CIA?
G-Wag.
It's the G-Wagon.
It's a G-Wagon, man.
Yeah, man. All right, cool. What would you do if a white person broke into your house, man? That's the topic of the day. Please do download the Bogart Radio app. Let us know. What would you do? Okay, I'm gonna give my thoughts on that. Okay, I'm gonna give when it come back.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving, flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
What do you think is embarrassing for no apparent reason?
Pulling a push door is also quite embarrassing. I always tend to walk quite cautiously and be like, "There's no sign on this door. How do we react to this? Are they watching me?"
Especially, if you have a building that's got a push or pull door, please, you don't have a sign, please.
It's that you see when you go to ABSA, the ABSA bank. That's when you see it. ABSA have no signs, so when I walk there, I put my toe first. I'm like, toe. Give me a chance. What's going on? Is it going in or is it coming out? What's going on?
That's a great trick. You're trying to find the door that opens by itself in the mall.
Oh yeah.
Those ones are the worst.
Yeah, I'll stand there. Yeah, I'll stand there. And then that was like the one that works will be right next to you.
Next to you.
I was standing there until this one opened. I'm like, Chief, so, like this thing not opening.
Guys, put a sign
like,
or
Chief,
something.
Sean on the Bogart Radio app says I get so embarrassed when my stomach growls in a quiet meeting. Yeah,
hey.
I get you 100%. I'm with you 100%. Now you think
it's embarrassing.
I just ate right now. What's going on? Or you're not confidently walking into a party venue and you get there and they tell you it's invites only.
So I parked a little bit far from the elevator, and then somebody parked exactly identical as my car in front of the elevator. So when I come back, I was talking to someone. So that someone was supposed to leave together. There I am. I'm pressing.
Nothing's happening.
Like maybe the battery is out or something. Then I noticed someone. You know, the funny part is there was a security guard. He was just looking at me.
There during the winter season, if you got the cold, if you got the flu, there's a certain cough that comes out, and that the cough that you don't want to release during the people. They call it the shotgun cough, where you hold it in, and it gets to a certain point where you can't hold it in when you cough, and literally the whole exam room turns around and looks at you,
and it echoes.
That's the worst.
Sana, AI right now must just get me a man. Because
what about your supposed relationship? You were just telling us about your supposed partner.
As much as it is supposed, guys, it is supposed.
What does supposed mean?
It means we are still talking about it.
Which one is this?
But we are talking exclusively.
Gut health, guys. I mean, one of the biggest problems South Africa has today is men with big bellies, man. I've never seen such a phenomenon. I think we're in a crisis mode.
Overeating, not enough exercise, take good care of yourself. As a
tight t-shirt, pot belly, and the meat hanging out the bottom. But it's the ingredients and chemicals in the food.
Yeah.
And then you don't exercise. And you could try to get in the gym and do crunches and all that. But
it's not enough.
It doesn't work. Because it's the diet.
And also a big belly also has other impact. I mean, it means that you can't see your 4-5.
Yeah, I get it.
Because like you can't see your 4-5. Because when you stand straight like this, and this thing is like
see
that.
Your toenail.
You can only see your
nail.
Cha isikole ngasiqeda wagcina kungibeka emathubeni ukuthi uNjabulo ahamba ayofunda esikoleni wakuthiwa kusemajuba.
Yes.
Ngafunda le course wakuthiwa electrical engineering. Ukucula kusiyinto engangiyiplanile.
So uNjabulo noSomnandi bahlobana kanjani kusondelana kwabo uqhamukapi ngoba ngikhumbula ukuthi Mother of R emcimnazo umdola kunjalo ubonakala ngena noSomnandi stage emcimbini oyi1 and then uSomnandi ingane yakhe uNjabulo uSomnandi noNjabulo bahlangana kanjani uSomnandi nesithi siyasebenza la esisazazele ngezingane azidliwe imidlwane
uSomnandi ubaba omncane emndenini khona ekhaya impela nje baleni emndenini
yeah
ubaba omncane uSomnandi mina umuntu angazi ukuthi uyacula emhlabeni uSomnandi noma mama efikile ekhaya efika ephethe amakhasethe kudlalwa amakhasethe akhe silalela nje yena yikho lento yagcina itshalekile noma sengifuna nami ukucula njengomgqumeni esengiyahluleka ngoba la emqondweni wami kuprogranyiwe ukuthi kahle kahle nanga umuntu ocula.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Thanks, mama.
We already moving, flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up, namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Back to the City has never attracted less than 15,000 people. Never in any year. After COVID, there were concerns that, is it going to pick up where it left off? It did pick up where it left off.
How this thing started, I think you can Google how it started.
Yeah.
But I think what's important is why it's necessary. So the idea was always to say, well, how do we do this thing to be countrywide, right?
Sure.
How do you give an opportunity to some artists from there in Kurumani, some small town you never heard of?
Sure.
How do you give an opportunity to a graffiti artist from wherever? How do you give an opportunity to this dancer or this producer, and also, how do you teach the government about what these young people are doing? At the same time, how do you expose the corporates to what these people are doing?
It's not just about artists. This man here gives opportunities to young people behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Making sure the artists are fed, making sure that they get what they need. Artist riders,
hospitality, making sure that they are well taken care of.
That's the one.
You're the most important person there.
I'm telling you.
Rashid, here you are. Ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi ungene kanjani nawe Back to the City. And as far as I understand, you are in charge of the 10K challenge.
I've always been a hip hop activist before joining Back to the City.
Hip hop activist.
Right. In terms of writing articles, being vocal. The main thing Osmic wanted me for was the Sahas.
Okay.
Yeah.
South African Hip Hop Awards.
South African Hip Hop Awards.
Right.
But it's one thing with Back to the City. It's a matter of now we're working on this and then now we're working on that.
Interlinked.
So I was very instrumental because I was there from day one. Big Zulu was the first winner of 10K.
Big Zulu,
yeah.
Wow.
Big Zulu was the first winner of 10K. He was still skinny there. We have the videos and everything.
What rock have I been under? I didn't know that. Osmic?
Sir.
What would you say that the experience at Back to the City is as your view?
I think those that don't know must buy a ticket and come see it on the October. Yeah. I can't explain. You must just buy a ticket. Go to www.backtothecity.hiphopfestival.com. Buy a ticket. And then they must come, and then they can experience it themselves.
I've loved the brand. Been with the brand for 10 years. Like I said, exclusivity and what goes on in your pocket.
Which one is your favorite shop? Do you usually shop at?
Well, my guy used to work at Canal Walk, but now I just buy through him. Yeah.
Shout out to you, man. I always love all the stylists when the customers talk about them. And
really,
you're a true Bogart man because you're not the only one. Every Bogart man customer says, I've got my guy.
Yeah. The thing is, my stylist knows my sizes. So I've been approached to say, you can buy online, it's much easier. But I have to be true to my guys, and I have to support them as well, because they have got families, they got kids as well. Normally, guys will just send photos and they say this is releasing or this has been released before it comes online. So I know a lot of stuff goes to the store first before it comes online. I've noticed that before.
It's so surprising that you even noticed that. You even noticed the routine that we have, and we haven't even communicated it. How insane is that?
That's what we call experience.
The city of Joburg Raids, Dragon City Shopping Center.
There's no
I
more
don't like
weaves.
this one. I don't like. I was a.
Weave price money about to go up.
Some shops shut down on the spots, and people were seen fleeing the scene. Man,
It must have been a mess because you already know without police interference, that place is chock-a-blocked. And one of the biggest.
This one here is called Wapuza. Puzani, actually, sorry, man. Comes in the small, Scott's my Puma. Yeah, that's why he bought that BMW, because that's what he does. You know what I mean? Scott's my Puma. Yeah, man, the time is exactly 10:32 right here on the Bogart Morning Show. Exciting times, man. Let's hear what Robs has to say in the sports day.
Top of the morning from the sports desk. This sports report is brought to you by Score Energy Drink. Diving right into it, I know this has been the story for the most part of this week. But just to round it up, as we head over to the final round of the Australian Open, which is also, of course, the first Grand Slam Open, the first Grand Slam rather of the year. And as things stand, of course, the women's semi-final, the women's finals has already been decided. And just to give you an insight as to who will be playing in the women's final, of course, Aryna Sabalenka defeated Elena Svitolina with a 6-2, 6-3 victory to reach the finals. Elena Rybakina also defeated America's Jessica Pegula with a 6-3, 7-6 victory to make sure that she reaches the final. So as we already know, the final will now be decided either between Sabalenka or Rybakina. That's going to be an interesting outing in that regard. I initially thought Iga Swiatek would make the finals, but that was not said to be, as of course the world number 2 has now been dubbed out of the tournament. And then as far as the men's side is concerned, just giving an insight, of course, the men's side still have to contest for the semi-finals that takes place this afternoon. Of course, Carlos Alcaraz Jr., who as things stand seems to be the predicted victor of the overall tournament. He will be, of course, chasing a Grand Slam, Grand Slam title once again. He will be on court against Alexander Zverev, world number 3. In fact, it's a top four contention rather between of the top 4 best tennis players in the world. Of course, Carlos Alcaraz being number 1, he'll be taking on world number 3, Alexander Zverev, and of course Novak Djokovic, world number 4, he'll be taking on Yannick Sinner in another interesting game as far as that's concerned. In fact, Novak Djokovic was in a pre-match interview. Of course, a lot of pundits and a lot of journalists were asking him questions as to what are his preparations for the upcoming game and he did come out and he almost I think he tried to protect his status as a legend, and saying that those suggestions that he was chasing another Grand Slam title, but he came out and said, listen, at my position, I'm not chasing. They're the ones that are chasing after me. He's been chasing for 15 years, and that on its own has made him a legend. Let's hear what he had to say.
That you don't hear, maybe sometimes forget about, always on you is frightening, because at times like you want to relax and maybe be yourself in a sense that you don't want public to see, but it's really hard for me to see that's going backwards. It's just something that I guess we have to accept.
Last one, Simon. When you in the early part of your career, when you were chasing Roger and Rafa for titles, and now at the back end of your career, you're chasing Yannick and Carlos. Is it?
I'm chasing Yannick and Carlos? In which sense?
In terms of winning Grand Slam titles just right now.
So I'm always the chaser and I'm never being chased.
In the meantime, you won 24 Grand Slams. But I'm saying
it's worth saying that sometimes, right?
Sorry, I should have put that in the middle.
That's of course the Joker himself, Novak Djokovic, just reminding the journalists that listen, he's a legend in the tennis game himself. In fact, 24 Grand Slams in that regard. It's almost impossible to consider him as a chaser in the chasing pack. That's of course with the youngsters Yannick Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz. We can look forward to a mouth-watering encounter as of course the main section heads over to the quarterfinals, to the semi-finals, and by the end of this weekend we'll know exactly who the victor is with regards to the Australian Open. And then finally, diving into some cricket news, of course, as we know, the Proteas are currently playing against the West Indies in the three series as far as the T20 is concerned. The Proteas came out victorious early on this week with a 9-wicket victory, and of course the second T20 took place yesterday at SuperSport Park out in Centurion, and the Proteas came out with another stellar victory with a 7-wicket wicket victory in that regard. Of course, are unassailable. They now have an unassailable 2-0 lead as far as the 3-match series is concerned. The West Indies in that match posted a total of 221 for 4, and of course, South Africa had to chase down to 225 for 3 just after 17 overs. Quinton de Kock putting on a mammoth run rate of 115 off 49 balls, and of course, Ryan Rickleton also putting up a stellar performance with 77 runs off 36 balls in that encounter. And I did make mention of the United Rugby Championship taking place this weekend. There seems to be some interesting matches scheduled for the weekend, but there's some good games as far as the local derbies are concerned. To all South African derby all across the board. Well, of course, on Saturday, tomorrow afternoon, 4:30, the Lions will welcome the Vodacom Blue Bulls out at the Emirates Airline Park out in Johannesburg at 4:30 kickoff for that encounter. And then the Sharks, of course, will welcome the DHL Stormers. That game is scheduled for 7 p.m. kickoff out at the Kings Park Stadium out in KZN, Durban to be specific. So it's going to be a mouth-watering encounter, a bone-crushing action as far as the United Rugby Championship is concerned. As also we head over to some of the deciding rounds for that encounter. And then to give you an insight as far as the Betway Premiership is concerned, there's a list of matches that's taking place this weekend. Of course, one of the stand-up matches is that between Orlando Pirates and Magesi Football Club. And why I say stand-up, because of course Orlando Pirates have unveiled a new stadium, a newly renovated Orlando Stadium, also now will be commonly known as the Orlando Amstel Stadium. In fact, the first game will be played out. The curtain raiser for that stadium will take place tomorrow as Orlando Pirates host Magesi Football Club with a 5 p.m. kickoff. Alongside other matches, Polokwane City will lock horns against Orbit College with a 5 p.m. kickoff as well. And of course, Chipa United play against Durban City. Marumo Gallants will take on Amazulu. And of course, the only game on Sunday will see TS Galaxy locking horns against Sekhukhune United. That's pretty much my insight for sports for the course of this week. As per usual, back again on Monday between 9 and 11 a.m. Until then, it's enough said.
Thank you very much, Rob.
Every morning.
Check your systems are offline.
Number 1 for today's hits and all-time favorites.
Wake up to the breakfast show.
Right now, right here.
3, 2, 1. This is Mad Radio.
Starless Rhythms, exactly where you at. The name is Ronnie J. Driz, extraordinary DJ. 20 minutes until the next hour.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
What do you think is embarrassing for no apparent reason?
Pulling a push door, it's also quite embarrassing. I always tend to walk quite cautiously and be like, "There's no sign on this door. How do we react to this? Are they watching me?"
Especially, if you have a building that's got a push or pull door, please, if you don't have a sign, please.
It's that you see when you go to Absa, the Absa Bank. That's when you see it. Absa have no signs, so when I walk there, I put my toe first on my toe. Give me a chance. What's going on? Is it going in or is it coming out? What's
That's a great trick. You're trying to find the door that opens by itself in the mall.
Oh yeah.
Those ones are the worst.
Yeah, I'll stand there. I'll stand there. And then that was like the one that works will be right next to you.
Right next to you.
I was standing there until this one opened. I'm like, Chief, so, like this thing not opening.
Guys, put a sign
like,
or
Chief,
something.
Sean on the Bogart Radio app says I get so embarrassed when my stomach growls in a quiet meeting. Yeah, bro, I get you 100%. I'm with you 100%. Now you think
it's embarrassing.
I just ate right now. What's going on? Or you're not confidently walking into a party venue and you get there and they tell you it's invites only.
So I parked a little bit far from the elevator, and then somebody parked exactly identical as my car in front of the elevator. So when I come back, I was talking to someone. So that's someone we're supposed to leave together. There I am. I'm pressing.
Nothing's happening.
Like maybe the battery is out or something. Then I noticed someone. The funny part is there was a security guard. He was just looking at me.
There during the winter season, if you got the cold, if you got the flu, there's a certain cough that comes out, and that the cough that you don't want to release during the people. They call it the shotgun cough, where you hold it in, and it gets to a certain point where you can't hold it in when you cough, and literally the whole exam room turns around and looks at you.
And it echoes.
That's the worst.
Sana, AI right now must just get me a man. Because
what about your supposed relationship? You were just telling us about your supposed partner.
As much as it is supposed, guys, it is supposed.
What does supposed mean?
It means we are still talking about it.
Which one is this one?
But we are talking exclusively.
Gut health, guys. I mean, one of the biggest problems South Africa has today is men with big bellies, man. I've never seen such a phenomenon. I think we're in a crisis mode.
Overeating, not enough exercise, take good care of yourself.
Tight t-shirt, pot belly, and the meat hanging out the bottom. But it's the ingredients and chemicals in the food.
Yeah.
And then you don't exercise. And you could try to get in the gym and do crunches and all that. But
it's not enough.
It doesn't work. Because it's the diet.
And also a big belly also has other impact. I mean, it means that you can't see your 4-5.
Yeah, I get it.
Because like you can't see your 4-5. Because when you stand straight like this, and this thing is like
see
that.
Your toenail.
You can only see your nail.
Cha isikole ngasiqeda wagcina kungibeka emathubeni ukuthi umjabulo ahamba ayofunda esikoleni wakuthiwa kusemajuba.
Yes.
Ngafunda le course wakuthiwa electrical engineering. Ukucula kusiyinto engangiyiplanile.
So unjabulo noSomnandi bahlobana kanjani kusondana kwabo uqhamuka ngoba ngikhumbula ukuthi Mother of Or emcimbini zomdola kunjalo ubonakala ngena noSomnandi stage emcimbini oyi1 and then uSomnandi ingane yakhe unjabulo uSomnandi noNjabulo bahlangana kanjani uSomnandi nesithi siyasebenza la esisazazele ngezingane azidliwe imidlwane
uSomnandi ubaba omncane emndenini khona ekhaya impela nje baleni emndenini
yeah
ubaba omncane uSomnandi mina umuntu angazi ukuthi uyacula emhlabeni nguye uSomnandi noma mama efikile ekhaya efika ephethe amakhasethe kudlalwa amakhasethe akhe silalela nje yena yikho lento yagcina itshalekile noma sengifuna nami ukucula njengomgqumeni esengiyahluleka ngoba la emqondweni wami kuprogranyiwe ukuthi kahle kahle nanga umuntu ocula.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Thanks, mama.
We already moving, flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Back to the City has never attracted less than 15,000 people. Never in any year. After COVID, there were concerns that, is it going to pick up where it left off? It did pick up where it left off.
How this thing started, I think you can Google how it started.
Yeah.
But I think what's important is
together, man, just to make an epic song like this one here. The remix is up at 6 a.m. We got Omalay on this one. Tukutela Just Works. Sia also on this one here. Oh yeah, just Omalay. No, Tam's also on this one. Incredible. Hey, yeah. That was powerful. It was powerful. What?
I still like the first one. Yeah. Okay. Even though this one is still it's still nice.
Now obviously Nigeria, this was the number one song at some point, which makes a lot of sense. Like, you know, it's like the Avengers of coming.
Is insane.
Yeah, man. It's like the Avengers of that coming together. But anyways, 15 minutes until the 11th hour, man. We did ask a question earlier on. What would you do if a white person broke into your house? Obviously, this topic comes from a viral TikTok video that I saw, flipping, you know, just standing, stereotyping, and, you know, all those kind of things. Many people admit that they will be more confused and terrified, more than angry. Just because of the crime itself, you know. Not because of the color of the person, but because of the crime itself. Yeah. Because of how people, you know, popularize certain cultures and, you know, conditions. So my answer would be, look, man, to me, whether what color you are, what shape you are, we don't care. I don't care. What shape you come in, what color you are getting a beat down in my house without my permission, you know. Like, I wouldn't see it like that. Like, I wouldn't like I see somebody in my house,
no, literally a threat,
you're taking my thing, you know what I mean. Speaking from a guy who has been broken into my house before, so like I still got a grudge to hold. Yeah, they went in my house, man. They ran up, man. They took everything, man. But even if we go to the police, they're just gonna be like, I know we're investigating, it's fine. So hey, the next person, please don't try it, please. Sure.
But you know, on this topic, you know, a lot of advertising agencies have used the satiric approach of using white men as robbers, almost to have like a satiric narrative to the advert or to the message it's trying to send across. Sometimes it tends to be misdirected and misinterpreted, because now we think to ourselves, are you saying that only when Ngamla comes and robs me that they don't take certain things? So there was an ad that I also saw. There was an ad I saw on TV. I think it was a chicken licking ad. One of these food restaurants where actually the white guy went in and robbed the kitchen, but he only took the sauce. So he left everything else. He left the money. He left the chicken. He left the machines. He only came there because he wanted to get the secret sauce to make the chicken, and that's what he left there with. So sometimes it's a satiric approach does work, but sometimes also you sit down and you think, so only our goons are the ones that are taking vehicles and cars.
They take the TV.
They take the TV.
Listen, I'm from the 90s, okay? I don't care what you are, because I grew up watching the Home Alone, okay? Because those are robberies, man.
Those are
white robbers. That kid dealt with them nicely.
Okay, so you guys are actually looking at this all wrong. The whole point of the joke is because our race is mainly known to be the ones that break into the house. If you see a Caucasian,
we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that, yeah.
Yeah, but if you see a Caucasian in your house, they do different types of crimes. Now I'm thinking Ted Bundy's here, Jeffrey Dahmer.
But why at your house?
Why not at your house? No, think about it. Think about it. Like, if a black man breaks into my house, I'm thinking, yo, you're taking my stuff, bro. Yeah. But if you're Caucasian, I'm thinking, yo, Ted Bundy.
You're taking me.
Yo, Ted Bundy. Yo. I'm gonna be in the next documentary. Sure.
Guys, this is
maybe it's just let's watch the Springboks play. Maybe the satellite's not working at his house. So
Ted Bundy.
Oh yeah, maybe the satellite. So he came to borrow.
He came to borrow your DSTV.
So he's not stealing.
Watch the Springboks play. Maybe or the Lions are playing. It just this TV. There's no network.
I won't lie. 10 times out of 10, some people would think. 10 times out of 10, some people would think, no, it's just borrowing.
Do you want some sugar, or can I give you some
Probably
salt?
10 times out of 10, they're gonna invite you to come in, use the things together. Maybe. I don't know.
But I hear you, Feroz. In terms of that whole psychoanalysis, maybe you might have that running through your mind and think, why my house? But I think generally in terms of that, what you just mentioned now, they always lure you to their house, as opposed to them coming to your house.
No, incorrect. As a woman that falls asleep to serial killer documentaries, incorrect.
They break in.
They come into your house.
Yeah. There are instances where they break in.
They stalk you, break in. So I get the joke. I get where it's coming from.
I also get the joke.
Yeah, I get where it's coming from. But no.
I'm gonna be honest. The only time where I'll be confused if a woman breaks into my house, I'm not stereotyping.
I think you must be scared if a woman breaks into your
I'll be a bit confused. I'm saying I was scared or anything. I'll just be confused.
I'm saying you should be scared.
Because I'll be confused.
Because why is she there?
Because I'll be more confused in terms of what should I do.
Yeah.
That's where I'm coming. I'm just saying, because I'll be like, okay.
Can I help you?
Now here you are, you react violently now.
Yeah, like I literally, it's like a kid breaking into your house. I'm sorry, but like you're a kid, you're 12. You know, I don't think the first thing I'll do is try and get my bats and beat you. I'll be like, hey, bro, can I help you, right?
In your case, what would the law
before I even call the cops, you know?
In your case, what would the law do if you reacted violently?
Nothing. You came into my house.
No.
Regardless of the gender.
We don't consider GBV first over and above the
self-defense.
the robbery.
That one takes precedence.
Is it?
Yeah,
100%.
Does.
For real, guys?
Yeah. Even if it's a woman, why am I in your apartment or house?
Self-defense. What if you here to kill me, man? Like, come on. I don't know. Like, so self-defense takes precedence on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I should ask. Even though the person is already in your house or living together, it's my man. Oscar, but anyways, but you know, it's those type of situations because that's what they were fighting with Oscar.
Christian, you need to be so careful with these self-defense things because I also know of a situation where you can also get arrested and get into so much trouble, all in the name of obviously you was defending yourself.
If
so you need to be so.
Somebody
like
breaks,
Oscar,
somebody breaks into your house and you react violently or you use a gun against that person.
There are repercussions.
So they don't even consider self-defense anymore. It's like, okay, what did this guy do in order for you to use self-defense?
You need to be loyal.
This guy broke into my house. What do you mean? What did I do?
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, they're gonna look into that after
they look into so many things. They look into, let's say maybe you decided to shoot them. They look into were they actually a threat? Like how close were they? They try and analyze the story that.
Yeah, because you're also not allowed to actually shoot the person. Yeah, like
without,
you said,
without
a warning
shot. You fire a warning shot first because you can't shoot somebody without first doing a warning shot.
Shot.
This person is literally walking up to your daughter's bedroom at the middle of the night. Walking
now I must first shoot.
Now I must shoot in the air first to give him a warning that they're going into my daughter's.
That's the only way they can determine that you are not being trigger happy.
Yeah.
And if they were actually a threat, because they really want to analyze the fact that was this person actually a threat, and I think that's
no by law.
You're walking into my house already.
You are, but
if
to
you're getting
them,
a gun license here, those are one of the laws.
Sure.
You're not allowed to fire unless you fire a warning shot first. You have to, whatever the case is, you gotta shoot. You gotta shoot a warning shot first. So they're gonna ask like how many bullets went out first of all
before the initial one.
But if the first one hits you, like come on, man, you can't do that. You can't do that because you know it's human life. Even though this person is wrong and everything else, but it's human life as well. At the end of the day, I mean, you gotta, you know. Because I saw Dave Chappelle also another thing in America, one of the states, when you buy a shotgun, the bullets that you buy, you know, there's a first bullet you're supposed to load. There's a way you're supposed to load it.
Okay.
The first one is like the shrapnel one. The one that doesn't hurt you. No, the one that just hurts you but doesn't kill you.
Okay.
So, and then the other one, I think there's 3 bullets, but before you're supposed to load them in that order. So whatever you do, because the other one is used for hunting animals and stuff like that. So you're supposed to load that first before. So if somebody breaks into your house, and then they will take precedence to say, look, did you shoot him with that first? So
they'll go through the ballistics and see what
you're supposed to shoot. Yeah, you're supposed to shoot him with that first bullet before this one here. But if you shoot him with this other one before this one,
yeah, I prefer those bullets. I would hate to take a life, even though I know my life, like you being threatened, it's scary. I would hate that. I prefer those bullets. Well, I hurt you enough for you to pass out, or just like I call the cops.
So if I shoot you with that bullet and then you don't pass out, you're still continuing.
No, I have to shoot again. Unfortunately, damn.
Yeah, now there you're gonna be protected. But I feel like the warning shot first, man, comes in first. I also feel the same way. But anyways, I would be confused if a woman was to break in my house. Now there, because I don't know what to do at that point. But if it's a guy, hey, I'm sorry. Sure. But whether you're color,
you go to the cops and you tell them a white guy broke into my house. You're like, Chief, are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure this white? Are you sure? Are you 100% sure? Are you not hallucinating? Are you sure this white person broke into my house?
They actually know. I think it's also a geographic thing. I mean, it depends where you are. Like I said, in my hometown, it's very normal for a white guy to break into your house. And they like to take the TV because apparently there's something in the TV that they can use to sell, to get a drug, to get a what. So yeah, it's very common in my town.
Yeah, man. That just answers the question. Can we laugh at an uncomfortable truth and still, learn from it? We can still do, but they still the TV.
In the world of crystal meth, is that?
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a substance in the TV that is being used.
LED.
Apparently, I don't know. I am telling you, it's a thing.
I don't know,
plasma
bro.
for now. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like people come up with things, bro.
Yeah,
like,
they come up with
ways, so many ways to do this, random things. But yeah, man, I don't know. Just to conclude this, man, I don't think it'll just be funny. I guess I get where also the joke is coming from, and if a white person was to break into your house, what would you do?
I thought it would just be really fun to have this conversation.
Yeah.
As
no,
a
it is.
Rainbow Nation.
Yeah.
It is, man. But also,
but it's such an uncommon thing that
also
you're trying to understand it, trying to make it make sense. Like, okay, here you are, you're in my kitchen as a white guy. Now I'm looking at the show and thinking, Chief, why my house? Why today? Why?
Are you here to get the sauce?
What are you here for?
Yeah, hence the joke on TikTok and the psychology behind it is if it's a white guy,
the levels of confusion.
They're there for you. That's the joke on TikTok. Like, they're not there for your stuff. They're there for you instead. And then if it's a black person,
I mean, come on. You're in Alex. You live in Alex,
stereotype.
and then there's a white guy in your house. I mean, come on, man. You're gonna get confused, obviously. Like, hey, what's going on? You're in Alex, guys.
Why are you here?
Man.
But if you're in center now, I wouldn't get confused. I'll be like, hey, Chief, hey, yeah, you're getting it today.
Man.
Yeah, man, just
must
like
be scary. Yo.
I know, hey?
No, it is, because I remember with the first break-in I experienced, I passed out on the couch and they managed to take everything and leave me there.
Huh.
And that's when I was like, this is because when I woke up, my brother was going for a jog and he's like, dude, you passed out on the couch. I'm like, yeah, I was so tired. Like, where's the TV? I'm like, where is the TV?
And now that you
so they saw me there and they were like, oh.
Yo, your area is serious with the TV.
And they took it's so bad.
But I think back in the days when we still had that hyena tail being burnt, so you could be hallucinate. I had a phone taken over from the top of my head in my bedroom. My one cousin was sleeping. He had a phone under his pillow. They literally took that phone under his pillow. When we woke up, we saw things were missing. Loaves of bread were missing. Outside of our garage door, our PlayStation 2 was sitting right there at the door, and we're thinking to ourselves, how are we still alive?
Like how?
What do these guys?
I heard nothing, and I'm a bit of a light sleeper, but I heard nothing.
There's 6 of us in that house. We're living in that house. Not a single person heard anything.
Yeah,
okay, first of all, I just heard the hyena tails. I didn't know the hyenas.
Oh, you didn't know about that?
When high demand like that,
man.
but
hyena tails, hey man, hyenas are suffering. Yeah, hyenas are walking around tables.
Hey, that's why we don't see a lot of them anymore.
I thought it was.
No, they burn it.
They burn it.
They burn
actual hyena tail.
Yeah. They also burn, well, this one, I don't even know if it's true, but they also burn mortuary water.
Huh.
They not burn it, but like they use it to try and, there's many things that people use.
Is it Ipepo? No?
Impepo.
Impepo, yeah.
But that doesn't
also,
really work.
It doesn't work.
Hi.
Man.
Doesn't that the other people in the mountains use? Okay.
People use different things, Archie. We don't even know if they work or not, but hey. Yeah.
All I know, whatever they used on me, that hyena tail worked, man. It worked. It took me out. Yo.
Yeah, huh? Okay, yo, man.
Mad.
Anyways, it's 11 o'clock on a Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Let's begin this week in the right way. Breakfast is served. We're going to do this again on a Monday from 9 up until 11. And don't forget to download the Bogart Radio app. Go to the Win With Us tab, typing the cut, and then just like that, you would have entered the competition, man. You want to give them some more information on that?
Yeah. With regards to that, of course, the campaign does run on our show, also as well as our Quality BL show, Zero to Hero. For all those that are entering, of course, our winners will be announced in early parts of next week, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, you get your grooming service at the Cut out in Node, 72 Grant Avenue out in Node, inside the factory on Grant for luxury grooming experience.
So I posted this on my status, man, and I'm getting a lot of people saying, "Yo, I need this." I'm like, "Yeah, man. You definitely need this. It's an incredible thing. There's no reason for you not to download the app.